Is those collected a thing they can never have enough of here, and there's a belief bordering on an expectation that Liverpool will go all the way in the Europa League this season, an assertion that's hard to argue against. But Atalanta provide a quarter-final test that Jurgen Klopp has rightly referred to as tricky, a club who've consistently punched above their weight both at home and abroad under Gianpiero Gasperini, who masterminded a victory when he last brought Ladea to Anfield. Liverpool undeniably are the favourites, but they will need to tread carefully both this evening and in Bergamo in a week's time as well. A much changed Liverpool side, but still so much quality and threat in that team. A really good atmosphere at a sold-out Anfield. So check on the team news then. Liverpool welcome back the trio of Alexander-Arnold, Jota and Bajcetic to the matchday squad after injury, but none of them start. 6 changes to the 11 that began Sunday's draw at Old Trafford. Tsimikas and Jones both make their first start since February. Also restored to the 11 are Gomez, Konate, Elliott and Cody Gakpo. Gakpo, who makes his 50th European appearance. Endo is the only Liverpool player to start every Europa League game this season. Our referee is from Turkey, Halil Umut Mela. He's been a top-flight referee in Turkey since 2015, FIFA listed since 2017. Just awaiting the arrival of the two captains here, and here they are. Martin de Roon, the former Middlesbrough player, and of course Virgil van Dijk wears the armband for Liverpool. Atalanta are deprived of 2 key defenders through injury. Giorgio Scalvini and Sead Kolasinac both miss out. The former Everton forward Ademola Lookman is left on the bench. Charles de Ketelaere starts despite previously being dealt with a muscular injury. A key part of the side is the Dutch international turned Koopmeiners, who has 13 goals this season. Former West Ham centre forward Gianluca Scamacca leads the line for Ladea. And Cody Gakpo, 4 goals in the Europa League so far this season for him. Makes his first Liverpool start tonight since the 6-1 win over Sparta Prague in the previous round. And he's having a really good season, turned Koopmeiners. Might not be with Atalanta next season. He's already said that he intends to leave at the end of this campaign, with many interested in his services. In fact, Liverpool have been linked with him in the Italian press. Well, Sunday a setback for Liverpool's hopes of lifting the Premier League title. Disappointing, but not disastrous for those hopes. A response to such a focus required now, though. Atalanta in the Europa League, a very different test, one that Liverpool must pass to reach the Europa League semi-final, Steve, and I think a lot of people would be backing them to do so.
Yes, and they'd be right. And it's not about being disrespectful to the opposition. You just look how Liverpool are playing at the minute, where they're situated in the Premier League. I mean, let's be honest, if Liverpool were in the Champions League, they'd be one of the favourites for that as well. Probably second favourite behind Manchester City. They're playing that well. So yes, a lot of people are thinking they should get to the final.
Played forward by Van Dijk, and Darwin Núñez will chase this. Hien is the covering defender. It's straight into touch by Juan Musso, who's lost his place in terms of being a starter in Serie A this season. Karaseki is their regular starter in the league, but Musso has been kept in the picture in terms of the cup competitions. Pasalic. Across comes Konate, and back it comes to Kelleher, who's now played 2 games more than Alisson this season. Elliott with the pass to Jones. Tsimikas. Gakpo. He'll be eager to show what he can do, combining with Endo and driving forward and
go.
finding Darwin Núñez.
Oh.
Didn't quite work for Liverpool, but there was real intent about them there.
Yeah, it was a really nice move, actually. Darwin Núñez didn't know where he was. But this is lovely from Cody Gakpo, breaking forward. You almost think if he just goes right, he just doesn't drag it away from the defender with the outside of his right foot. Just doesn't know where he is. Good opportunity.
McAllister beaten in the air by Pasalic, but Konate was there for Liverpool. Atalanta come to Anfield unbeaten in this season's Europa League. 5 wins, 3 draws. They are on paper Liverpool's toughest test so far this season in Europe. Van Dijk. Just a reminder as well, the winners of this tie will play Benfica or Marseille in the semi-finals. Referee says play on. Skamaka. He's got De Ketelaere in the box. It's over towards him. Kicked against him by Van Dijk, and that's a fantastic chance.
What a miss. Does it take a deflection, go for the corner? I mean, this is what Liverpool are complaining about. It is a foul, isn't it? Doesn't get any of the ball to room, but oh no, it's not. It's an incredible save by Kelleher off his face. From our angle, it looked as if he's just sliced it wide, but what a chance by Pasalic. What a save.
It's left its mark as well, as you can see there on Kelleher. But it's a glorious opportunity for Atalanta to take the lead in front of the Kop. Cope Midas will take the corner then for Atalanta, who'll be encouraged by that. Headed clear by Gakpo. Cope Midas. Zappacosta had made a good run forward. It wasn't a bad ball either. Headed clear by Gomez, but it's an early warning for Liverpool. That chance for Pasalic. Gakpo at the other end, finding Darwin Núñez. Atalanta rushing players back. Núñez with the shot.
What a save.
Gathered in at the second attempt by Musso. What an open start, Steve.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Liverpool look quicker, don't they? Jerome chasing back. Ederson chasing back.
Tsimikas. Jones. Some say that was from Kelleher, though. Forward it goes now to Elliott, who's made a really good run. He's got Darwin Núñez arriving in the box. Others too. McAllister was one.
Yeah, that's where Liverpool are dangerous. If they keep running past the defenders. Jerome, Jim City, they don't really look fit enough. They look bulky and big. It's all about agility nowadays, but what a save this is by Ravine Kelleher. Rightly got a mark on his face. X marks the spot where that save happened.
Had such an impact on Liverpool's season, hasn't he? The second choice goalkeeper. It was Van Dijk who said recently he's world class. Klopp has said that Liverpool quite simply wouldn't be where they are in contention for a treble without Kelleher's contribution this season.
Yeah,
and there was another big one.
He's been brilliant. And actually, we shouldn't be called. We shouldn't really call him a number 2. It's just that Liverpool have got Alisson on the injury list, but certainly he is not a number 2, is he? He's a brilliant number 1.
And in the round of 16, Gasperini outwitted the coach, who was being tipped by some to become Liverpool's next manager. Atalanta beat Ruben Amorim's Sporting to book their place in the last 8. He's a fantastic coach, Gasperini. And the work he's done at Atalanta deserves huge praise. Been with them since 2016. In fact, I've often said that his work with them has been so good they should build a statue of him outside the place.
No, he has. He's been excellent, hasn't he? Very understated.
Foul on Gakpo. He looks in the mood, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
he started really well, lovely and sharp. I love it when people take the ball and run forward. Liverpool are much better when they run at that pace.
Gakpo with the pass, Elliott gets on it, Gomez to his right, left it goes instead to Tsimikas, who had plenty of space to work with, but his cross is overhit.
Yeah, disappointing cross. Liverpool work the ball really well. Tsimikas in acres of space has to be better than this. Liverpool 4 men in the box. They eat all of them.
Knocked down by Skamaka, but Endo was there for Liverpool. A draw for Liverpool at Old Trafford at the weekend. It was a really dispiriting 2-1 defeat at Cagliari for Atalanta. Conceded a late winner against Claudio Ranieri's side. Kian with the head. Gakpo.
Yeah, foul. No advantage played there.
So Tsimikas is coming across here, McAllister. Player initially standing over it. And Van Dijk is one of those forward from the back. There's the signal from McAllister. And there's his ball in. Easy take for Musa. Back by Pasalic, flicked on by Skamaka. He's left out of the latest Italy squad, Gianluca Skamaka, but he's really in his best form of the season in front of goal. 4 goals in his last 6 games. The player who won the Conference League with West Ham last season. When he's at it, he can be a real handful, Skamaka. So we saw during his Sassuolo days, gets it off De Ketelare as Cope Miners looks to try and keep that in against his Dutch international colleague Van Dijk. McAllister. Tsimikas. McAllister.
They've almost gone man to man, haven't they, all over the field, Atalanta, making Liverpool pump the ball forward.
Gakpo. Looking for Nunez, it was a difficult ball to play. It's a real hallmark of Gasperini, that, isn't it? Man marking all over the pitch. Certainly helped Atalanta punch above their weight for a long time now. The approach of Gasperini. Like Zibilicic and Papu Gomez were part of the team that won at Anfield.
They're making Liverpool play backwards though, aren't they, a lot of the time?
Tsimikas, the player down.
Should first share the card.
Yeah, I think it was a slight accidental elbow. Was that because that just caused Tsimikas? Was accidental.
Atalanta overall have had a good season. not in the greatest of shape right now. They've lost their last two, only won 2 of their last 9 in all competitions, losing 4 of those, and they'll be worried that they won't finish in the Champions League places in Italy. Roma have had a really good run of late under Daniele De Rossi.
Oh, yeah, he's worked wonders, hasn't he, De Rossi?
Fantastic, yeah.
Yeah.
But here come Atalanta, looking to break on Liverpool. Zappa Costa to the right. Cope Miners with the pass. De Ketelara's in the box. Here he is. And Cope Miners.
What a block.
Nice move again, that by Ladea. Scamacca just couldn't control that. If he'd be able to bring that under his spell, Liverpool were in trouble again.
Exactly. That was a really good opportunity. It's just poor control. Offside, that is, isn't it? And that was a really good chance. Zappa Costa, and he actually didn't need to lay the ball off. This is nice. Why can't he just control it? Yes, he lays it off, and Cook Miners opens his body up, no real power. And this is easy, that is. That's really disappointing at the centre forward. Just to turn, open your body up and get your shot away.
Oh no.
De Ketelara putting Van Dijk under pressure. Scamacca waits in the middle. Cope Miners on the edge of the box too. Zappa Costa with the cross, and Scamacca went up for it with Kanate. Jim City playing with confidence here. Atalanta and certainly having a go at Liverpool.
Yes, they are. Liverpool have been pretty underwhelming so far. And they've had good possession and good opportunities already. Atalanta, they've just got a little bit of quality that they can add. They can cause numerous problems.
Well, Gasparini will be really pleased with the way that his team have started this. Let's see what they can do from this set piece. Arguably their player of the season, Cope Miners, will take it. Really deep delivery, in fact it's too deep. And with a centre forward the size of Scamacca, it's criminal really to overhit it like that.
Yeah, they're a big side, aren't they? Atalanta, you can see how they'll play to the strengths. But this press now already where they are. See if Keller has to kick the ball long again.
Just feels like they've unsettled Liverpool.
Oh, yeah.
Here.
Liverpool with the changes have just not got going at all. For a European night, they haven't got going yet whatsoever. They'll be more than happy to defend that, won't they, Gasparini, a long ball like that.
Liverpool just not yet in their rhythm as we approach the quarter of an hour mark in this quarter-final first leg. Endo. Van Dijk. Nunez. Simicas. Jones. Jones, great ball, Darwin Nunez!
Oh!
What a pass that was.
Yeah, it was tight. Why didn't he just go round him? I think that goal against Brentford's got him thinking. He makes a lovely run, he's way offside. But the goalkeeper's showing him just to the left. Just open your body up, go left and have a tap in. Up the effort eventually.
Well, the debate continues about Darwin Nunez and his finishing. You look at his recent record, 7 goals in his last 10 games.
That was an easy one, that. Crouchy's there. Michael Owen is back in London. They would have walked around the goalkeeper and put that into an empty net.
Atalanta get the free kick.
Yeah, foul on Ederson. There's the Liverpool chance, lovely ball to the goalkeeper. Just go left and just roll it in. The goalkeeper is flat-footed. He's stuck so close. lots of time with Darwin Núñez to put that right.
De Ketelada. Ruggeri. De Ketelada fired into Kelleher. Liverpool on the counter. Gakpo. Quite fine, Darwin Núñez. Team City has it for Atalanta. Well played by Gakpo, who's got it back again off Endo. Liverpool looking to up the tempo here. Tsimikas. Núñez. Endo. I have to say it's been a really intriguing start to this quarter-final. McAllister, Atalanta more than playing their part. Endo. Tsimikas. McAllister. Elliott. Free kick taken quickly to Tsimikas. Van Dijk. Rather confused expression on the face of the manager at the moment.
Yeah, and probably rightly so.
Aston Villa have taken the lead in their Conference League quarter-final against the Ligue 1 side Lille. Ollie Watkins with the goal. How hard is it, Steve, in terms of the finishing of Darwin Núñez that gets talked about so much? How much can you coach that? How much does it just have to be, particularly at this level, just has to be natural? Is it something that he can get better at?
Yeah, I think he can get better. He just has to be a little bit more composed at times. I think that effort there was just all about composure and about seeing where the goalkeeper was and his position that he was and just being a bit calmer. He just rushed it, didn't he? And he scored that goal against Brentford, and that was world class, and that was just very natural as well. And he's tried to do the same today and just got it wrong, so you have to accept that at times.
I think about his goal at Newcastle earlier this season. It's absolutely outstanding finish that one, so he can do it.
He can do it, and he scored goals at Benfica before he came in. He scored big numbers at Benfica, but he does have to get better. It goes without saying. He gets these wonderful chances, and as I said, that wasn't a difficult chance, that one. And they're the ones that people remember him for at times, which of course is wrong.
I sent some stats today about the finishing rates of some of the top strikers, shot conversion rates. Núñez's 11% shot conversion rate. Harry Kane, who obviously is one of the absolute elite and well-established centre-forwards of world football, his 25%. Endo. Jones. Good ball. Gomez. Liverpool have won all 4 of their Europa League home games this season, scored 17 goals in the process as well, only conceded twice. Atalanta have certainly had their chances in this first half so far.
Yeah, Liverpool have got a little bit more control of the game this last 5-10 minutes, haven't they? But certainly Atalanta looked dangerous early on. There you go again, having to kick the ball long, winning the ball back. Ian there, he'll love that challenge with Darwin Núñez all day long, anything long from the goalkeeper. So they have done the homework and they're working hard at it, Atalanta. It's how long they can keep going.
Liverpool again get the decision here. The referee wants to speak to here.
Yeah, he pulled his shirt, didn't he? Right in front of the referee. Doesn't matter where it was. know, it's quite cynical. That.
Signed from Verona in January, the Swedish international here. Up with Callaghan. Simicast will chase this. He's got Edison for attention. Edison, like Koopmeiners, one of Atalanta's better players this season, has really impressed. Twice the club's player of the month this season. Zappacosta with the throw-in. Van Dijk to Konate. Long it goes again up towards Cody Gakpo, but Hien was there. Making this uncomfortable, aren't they, Atalanta, for Liverpool, stopping them getting in any sort of rhythm. It's clever the way that they've approached this.
It's offside, isn't it, both of them?
Jones. Seeks out Elliott. Quite bring it under control. He's saying ahead of this that he wants to start more games and cement his place in the team. Harvey Elliott said he's prepared to knock on Jurgen Klopp's door as well, but accepts there is also a need that he needs to be patient. He's put in some big contributions this season.
Yeah, he's been excellent. He's only a young lad still learning his trade. He's been around for a while, of course he has, because he started at such a young age. He just has to keep working hard, keep contributing, getting better, improving, and he'll get his opportunity. Of course, the person he's playing instead of tonight is Mo Salah in that position, so that is not an easy task at all when you've got him sitting on the bench. That is the pressure for playing for Liverpool Football Club.
How hard is it, Steve? You've been a young lad making your way into the Liverpool team. When you do know you need to be patient when you start it, how hard is it to...
It's incredibly difficult when you've got players in front of you who've won league after league. Certainly what I'm talking about when I joined in 90, when you were winning the league cups galore, European cups at the time, early on in the team. You have to be, but more importantly, you have to learn off them all as well. They're the best around.
Nunez has gone down here right on the edge of the box. Yellow card as well for here.
Yeah, just jumps inside the pair of them. He may have got away with it here if he didn't dangle that left leg out really late. He was always going to get a yellow card after that sheer pull on Cody Gakpo before.
Yeah, he had been given the benefit of the doubt once, hadn't he, the Swedish international? But this is a really promising position for Liverpool. Will it be the left boot of Simicast or right of McAllister? Konate and Van Dijk both towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Nunez loitering too. Simicast flipped it over. And it came to Elliott. Endo was calling for it. Elliott! Oh, so close. What a fantastic effort it was, though.
Yeah. And talking of someone like Mo Salah, this is what he does. Both sides of the crossbar post and back out. So unfortunate. It was a lovely effort. Took his time, opened his body up. Deserved to nestle into the back of the net.
And right on cue after what you've just been saying about learning from the players in front of you.
all the good traits off the very, very best and try put it into your own game. And that's what, for a youngster nowadays, that's what you should be doing. Watching, learning, working hard.
One thing I would say as well about Elliott, I don't think gets discussed enough, is his work rate, how much ground he covers. I asked the question of our stats guys recently about that. Who's the biggest runner for Liverpool? And Elliott, on average, comes out top. It's 12.6 kilometres at the time that he averages per game. More than any other Liverpool player. Jones was second. Jones on the ball here. Now Elliott. Endo.
Yeah, that's much better, isn't it? When they do it quickly.
More like it from Liverpool. Gakpo. Atalanta with plenty behind the ball. Elliott.
And there's the chance again. Opens his body up, just feeds it into that far corner. I mean, so unfortunate to hit the crossbar, then onto the post and go out.
We've already had a few near misses at both ends of the pitch. I love the quote from Klopp I read once about Elliott, said he has the right amount of football confidence and cheekiness, was the way the boss put it. Now by Ederson. Imagine he'll feel a little more comfortable now. Liverpool just seem to be gaining an element of control here.
Yeah, they have. They've hardly had any control now, Atalanta, in these last 15 minutes, certainly in the Liverpool half.
Nunez, with three arriving on the edge of the box. Still Darwin Nunez. And it came to Jones, and Jones will bend one. Couldn't keep it down. Chances are coming now for Liverpool.
Yeah, that was a really nice angle for Curtis Jones, wasn't it? A bit like Harvey Elliott, had loads of time, opened his body up and he just gets under it. But it was on. Goalkeeper was flat-footed again, Musso.
First start tonight for Jones since the 17th of February. He's had that ankle injury. A couple of sub-appearances against Sheffield United and Manchester United. There's another one really pushing to cement a place in that midfield. Tsimikas spotted the run of Darwin Nunez and Elliott too.
Oh, yeah.
Ederson with the header forward. Endo with the knockdown. Back now with Kelleher. Endo. Elliott. Konate. Finds Nunez, who at least acknowledges the intent. Atalanta the clear underdogs here, but I have to say they have travelled well in this competition. Only one defeat in their last 11 Europa League away games. That was at Dortmund back in 2018. Gym City, just caught there by Tsimikas.
Yeah, just catching. Was a foul.
Here. Scamacca. Ederson. Jones. Gakpo. Elliott's the runner, and the pass.
Not too much.
Too much on it to find it. Not a good idea, though.
Yeah. They're just nearly there, aren't they? He's slightly under pressure, Cody Gakpo, and just overhits the pass.
I was really intrigued, Steve, about those comments from Klopp ahead of this game, saying that maybe he made a mistake playing Gakpo in midfield earlier in the season, said it didn't work out well. Now he's back up front, he can be himself, and everything's going in the right direction again.
Yes, I think he just needs a little bit of confidence. You have to remember he's only been at the club, 14 months. Young boy come over. Hard to settle in, adjust to a new life and playing for Liverpool like this at the very highest level. But he's certainly a talented boy and he's doing really well this evening. People need to cut him a little bit of slack, I think. Seen a fair bit of criticism about his recent play, and I think it's wrong.
Gym City, Zappacosta. Jones with a quick throw in Gakpo. Elliott again has made that same run. Shorter ball to Gomez. McAllister's made his way into the box. It's Pasalic who got it clear. Scamacca.
Should be going.
Ruggieri. The ball here to the Ketelara. Good to see Jota back, isn't it?
Brilliant to see him back.
What?
Well, this is the question, isn't it? While the scoreline stays like this, everybody will continue to look towards the bench. Andy Robertson, Mo Salah, these lads warming up here. Diaz, Jota, Szoboszlai.
Alexander Arnold is available again as well. Gakpo.
Yeah, also great to see Stefan Bajcetic, the youngster, back on the substitutes bench as well.
It's been such a shame that he's featured so little this season due to injury, because I thought what we saw of him last season looks a real player there.
Yeah, absolutely. The great thing is that Liverpool bench looks just as strong as the Liverpool 11 that are on the pitch at the moment, so that's a lovely thing for Liverpool fans coming to the latter end of the season and really important games ahead.
Nunez has gone for the return, but he had intercepted. Flag up. Just a reminder, we've got a live Premier League game coming up in the northeast. Saturday lunchtime, Newcastle against Tottenham. It's on TNT Sports 1 and Discovery Plus. And exciting news as well, TNT Sports and Discovery Plus is the new home of the Autumn Nations series and some of the biggest matches in world rugby. We'll have all 21 games live, kicking off with England, New Zealand on the 2nd of November. Endo. Endo again. Jurgen Klopp says has given the whole team freedom, certainly has given McAllister freedom in this second half of the season in particular. Ten minutes of this first half remaining. Forward by Van Dijk. Gym City was underneath it. Tsimikas. Endo. Jones. Konate. It's interesting, Steve, isn't it? Watching which players look to put the press on, because they vary it up, don't they? Sort of here and there, one of the centre halves do.
Yeah, following people right in to midfield, not scared at all to vacate the position, to stay with the man that they're man marking.
It's fairly unusual in approach to man mark all over the pitch, isn't it? But Gasparini's had a lot of success with it.
Yeah, and I don't think I've ever seen Liverpool hit the ball as long, and that was offside as well. I don't think I've ever seen Liverpool kick the ball as long, as many times as I've seen them today, and that's in the Premier League, and it's across Europe as well. And that's all down to the press at the moment.
Nunez. Well read by Skamaka. Ruggieri. Along Skamaka. If he got his pass away there, Cope Miners have made a good run.
It's disappointing, isn't it, that?
Gym City. Down the line here for Zappacosta, who's got Skamaka arriving in the box. Others arrive to Skamaka!
Oh my God!
Through Kelleher, and Atalanta lead at Anfield. Good ball in, and the informed striker with the finish. Question marks, perhaps, over Kelleher, who's been so good this season, but maybe he'll be a little disappointed with that.
Yeah, I think you're right. They work it well down this flank. Zappacosta, free as a bird, he's onside. They get men into the box. And this is just a hit first time by Skamaka. Glorious isolation. There's enough red shirts there, but nobody's anywhere near the big centre forward. And yes, doesn't get enough power. The goalkeeper should be saving it. But he doesn't care, and they don't either.
5 goals in 7 games now for Skamaka, their big summer signing after a difficult time in England with West Ham. Well, Liverpool have had warnings in this first half.
Yeah, down the side earlier on. Zappacosta, when he pulled it back and it was laid off, the warning signs are there. You can hear the frustration in the crowd, and rightly so.
Cleared by Kelleher. Again, Liverpool struggle to keep the door locked at Anfield. Just one clean sheet in 14 home games now. It was awkward that for Kelleher. Just got away from Cope Miners. Canata. Liverpool being urged forward. Can they hit back here? 5 to go till half-time. Gomez. Elliott.
Whips it in, yeah.
Too much on the cross.
There's the goal again. Made a wonderful save earlier on off his face. Unfortunately, couldn't stop that.
Is he going to win again at Anfield? Gasparini, as he did when the stadium was empty during COVID, when Atalanta won 2-0 here. You'd have to say, whilst, yes, Liverpool have had chances themselves, that the tactical plan of Gasparini, something that Klopp alluded to actually before the game, he said, look, up against Italian sides and coaches like Gasparini, who Klopp's got huge admiration for, you have to be very careful because tactically they're super disciplined.
Yeah, they are. And also Liverpool are not playing well, Adam. The changes that Jürgen has made have not worked out at all. a real lack of urgency and pace going forward.
Elliott. Jones with the run forward. Covering here is the former Chelsea player, Pasalic. This is Hien. Skamaka. Liverpool win it back quickly. Gomez to Endo. Not much coming off for Liverpool right now. As we start to head towards half-time, there's plenty for Jurgen Klopp to be contemplating, and those Atalanta fans who've travelled in big numbers from Italy are loving life right now. Team who lost at Ranieri's Cagliari at the weekend find themselves in front on Merseyside. Ruggieri. Forced wide by McAllister and turned behind for a corner.
Clever, isn't it, by Ruggieri? Didn't want to come back, kept on going. Gets the corner. Breath back for the Atalanta players, get men forwards. They're a big side, as I mentioned before. Put a bit of pressure onto the goalkeeper.
So 2 minutes of normal time remaining at the end of the half. Skamaka, the goal scorer, all of those in there. He ended up from the back, headed clear by McAllister. Well, the Champions League quarter-finals served up a real treat, didn't they, for us this week? 18 goals across those first legs, some crazy games. Steve and I were at the Bernabeu for the Manchester City-Real Madrid game. That's poised at 3-3. All still really close. Every one of those ties, you can see all the second legs next week. Tsimikas. Ederson. Rolled out to Gomez. Skamaka trying to nick it off Elliott, and he has. And he's played the pass the coal miners too. Now shoulders to Ketamara. He's arriving in the box. Here he is. Tried a little back heel.
Oh, nearly came off, you know. Nearly came off. Liverpool giving the ball away again and nearly getting punished.
I've noticed, just looking down at Jurgen Klopp in this first half, he's been shaking his head a lot.
Oh,
really frustrated.
Rightly so.
Very un-Liverpool-like first half, isn't it?
Very. The way they've played, the lack of pace, you can see whenever they run forward down the sides, they get in. Yet they've given the ball away and look slow.
It's a minimum of 60 seconds added time at the end of this first half. When Ladea won 2-0 at Anfield a few years ago, it was Ilicic and Gosens with the goals that day. Skamaka has them in the lead as we approach half-time here. Feels like Liverpool need half-time. They're in trouble again. It's Cope Miners. Can he finish? Good save. Great stop there by Callagher. The flag is stayed down. And yes,
Big
might have
save.
made a mistake for the goal, but that's a fantastic stop there.
It was an amazing stop, but where was the left back? If anything, it was a big touch by Koopmeiners, allowed Kelleher to get nice and tight to him, but he was in glorious isolation again. Down this side to the right-hand side of the pitch. Where's Tsimikas?
There goes the half-time whistle, and Jurgen Klopp has problems to solve. Atalanta really good in this first half. I'm not surprised that he's running down the tunnel. He'll want as much time as possible with his players. The former West Ham centre-forward, Gianluca Scamacca, with the only goal of that first half.
Tashi Duncan. She's in another league. Tashi, I want you to be my coach. I want you to.
Oh no. Just keep on. Look at them. Still not adults. For sure. I do apologise, chat. I do apologise.
In that first half, people will remember maybe the error for the goal, but as I say, two really important saves as well. One with his face very early on. Alisson nearing a return to fitness. Mentioned earlier, three of the previously injured players, Majetic, Alexander-Arnold and Jota, are all back in the squad tonight as well. Coming into contention right at the business end of the season again. Up towards Nunez. Derome with the header clear. Now Gomez. Salah, Liverpool's record scorer in Europe, Mo Salah. McAllister. Gomez. Good movement here by Darwin Nunez. Someone's going to struggle to keep it in.
He's kept it.
What's kept him though?
He's kept it in.
Robertson. McAllister, Robertson with the run. Found well too. Content with the corner. Seventh minute of this second half. On the header is wide. There's several arriving in on that, more than Van Dijk.
Yeah, Nunez went and it was Virgil van Dijk in the end. Just a better angle just off the side of his head, just goes wide.
Liverpool playing some changes. Simicast comes off for Robertson.
Canate's header.
Elliott comes off for
Gakpo
Sabusala
stayed down.
Sam.
Zappacosta for Ladea. The Ketelada.
Oh, we have a book.
Endo who got it clear.
For Atalanta. Looking for Atalanta.
Endo comes away with it, but the referee has got the ball back here.
Wow.
Right on the edge of the box
I
there.
tell you what, you'd have to have another look at that then, wouldn't you? You can't really see at this angle if it's up. Yeah, maybe it just is. He's in the perfect position. Perfect by the referee. Great decision and a good spot by him.
This is still being checked by VAR for a potential penalty, but I think those replays were pretty conclusive that it was outside the box. But this is a really promising position, isn't it? This free kick. Cope Miners has placed it. Jim City's up from the back. He ends in there. Edison's making his way towards the penalty spot. Pasalic has showed an interest in this too. Kelleher on guard. Miners with the signal, and it's driven in with real pace and well gathered by Kelleher, who looks to set Liverpool on their way. Gomez. Lovely ball by Van Dijk, nicely cushioned to McAllister. Szoboszlai, the space down the left. Robertson, supported by Gakpo. Szoboszlai. Robertson. Gakpo. Endo. Nunez kept it in and Gakpo's there. Salah! Salah again! Good save, Musso.
Yeah, great save, Musso. Kien's trying to shepherd the ball out, but Nunez does really well to keep it back in.
Here comes the Liverpool pressure, seeking an equaliser cop end. The outswinger is good. There's another save from Musso, who's being called into action.
Yeah, that was a far easier one by Musso. That was a Superman dive for the cameras, that one. I think it just comes off the back of Kien. Yeah, it just bounces off his arm, took his shoulder, and there's the effort off Salah. Nice save, actually, because he was slightly distracted. Good height for him.
De Ketelaere had straight offside. It'd be interesting to see if he lasts the full 90. Was an injury doubt coming into this. Player who's on loan from Milan.
Yeah, they've got 5 at any one time warming up. That's a nice ball.
Was a nice ball, wasn't it? Gakpo has got it, and Nunez is there!
Oh!
Well, the chances are coming, but Liverpool aren't taking them yet. Better though.
Yeah, much better. Poor finish again, though, leaning back, just scooping it with his left foot.
What are you doing?
Robertson, Gakpo do really well to work the opening.
So clear, Steve, isn't it? The difference that Robertson's making already down that left-hand side.
Of course.
You think how significant Robertson is to the way that Liverpool have played on the clock, both the full-backs, Alexander-Arnold on the other side. The United game at the weekend was only Robertson's 12th Premier League start of the season.
Yeah.
They've done so well to cope without a player of that significance.
Yeah, his energy levels have been brilliant, haven't they?
Advantage played. Robertson. Endo. McAllister. Robertson. Liverpool finding rhythm. Gakpo. Gomez. Mo Salah. Nunez flicked it on, but straight to Musso.
Yeah, Luis Diaz, I think, is going to come on. And again, that was an easy one to make, wasn't it? Stays wide, he runs at people. The more pace Liverpool have on, the better they are.
Get Nunez off, man.
Christoph Konate and ran to Charles de Ketelaere. Skamaka. De Ketelaere. De Roon. I'm hearing it's going to be Darwin Nunez who's going to be withdrawn for the introduction of Diaz, which is imminent.
Yeah. Yeah, Cody Gakpo's played well, hasn't he? Doesn't deserve to be brought off, to be honest. We'll wait and see, though. See if anything else materialises from the Liverpool bench.
Ruggieri. Canate showing good strength up against Scamacca. Scamacca. The flag is up. So now Liverpool can make their fourth change of the evening. With less than an hour gone, Darwin Núñez coming off and Luis Diaz will come on. 2 goals and an assist in his last 3 games, although the assist was for the goal for Alexis McAllister against Sheffield United.
Yeah.
McAllister certainly takes all the credit for that goal, but he's been playing well of late, Diaz.
Yes, he has, yeah.
The captain Colombia as well in their 2 most recent internationals. Zappacosta. Jim City. The Ketelara Scamacca's unmarked in the middle. And he scored again.
2-0.
Completely unmarked. Nobody anywhere near him. Even he couldn't believe how simple that was. And what a story that is unfolding here in the Europa League quarter-finals. Atalanta are 2-0 up at Anfield.
Yeah, then I'll look to see if he was onside, because it looks surreal. He was in that much space. Let's have a look at his first pass. Well, it looks as if Canate's playing him on, but that's fine. That's fine. The danger of Scamacca, the distance between Joe Gomez and Canate is monstrous. And that is a lovely finish by the big centre forward. I think that'll count. That's how you finish a ball as a big centre forward.
They can't quite believe it. This certainly hasn't gone to the script that many thought we would see unfold. Gomez, Liverpool have a lot of work to do here. Salah with the ball in.
The thing is, when you play so poorly, it's hard just to switch up the tempo. It's to go to different levels with the same players when you're just being poor.
Six changes made tonight to the side that started at Old Trafford.
But also, Adam, regardless of the changes, awful goals to concede. You know, that the back four is a strong back four with the goalkeeper, a strong back five. That's a terrible goal to concede, that second.
And Gianluca Scamacca, who was left out of the last Italy squad by Spalletti, trying to work his way back in ahead of the European Championships in the summer. 2 goals at Anfield would help you do that.
Yes, it was. I mean, I wonder whether he thought he was offside, because it was such a beautiful, composed finish. Look how relaxed he is here, just opens his body up and almost lets it bounce off the inside of his left foot to fly past the goalkeeper. The patience on the cross, he likes it. He'll remember this evening.
Villa at 2-0 up at Villa Park against Lille. McGinn's got the second. Diaz. Gomez. Now, Scamacca is a player that both Spalletti, the national team head coach, and Gasperini have been openly critical of this season, but he's delivered a big performance so far tonight.
Nobody in the box there.
Gomez. Canate. Van Dijk. Diaz. Gomez again. Well, Gasparini's plan is, so far at least, working to perfection.
What? And the rest. What a number he's done tonight. 2-0 up away from home.
Thanks so much.
Incredible result as it stands. Brilliant from the team in white.
Much appreciated, mate. Thanks for subscribing to
The Catalana. Ederson's peeled off to the right. And this is Coal Miners! And that's a chance for a third.
Oh, this is incredible, isn't it? I mean, what a chance that is, Eskel. He just pulls his shot. Forget the couple of great chances they had in the first half. Here's another one.
Derone. Nicely done by Gakpo. Diaz. Szoboszlai made a run into the box. And this is going to counter Robertson. Came off Pasalic. Touched by Salah for Gomez. Liverpool, remember, unbeaten at Anfield this season, but my word, that's on the line.
Oh, yes.
We're not used to this sort of situation here. Endo.
Yeah, but even in the second half, what? 20 minutes in. Apart from maybe that Salah effort, Musso hasn't done anything. They've made the better chances today.
Gomez. Salah. Only once have Liverpool failed to score in the Premier League this season, the 0-0 draw with Manchester United here back in December. So much threat in this team, so many goals in this team, but how it really needs to come to the fore here. 129 goals they've scored. It's their 50th game of the season. Szoboszlai. I have to say, I thought this had come at a bad time, this tie for Atalanta, in terms of their form. It was really good around the turn of the year. Went 10 games unbeaten. It's not been great of late.
No.
Robertson with the ball wide. Kien with the header clear. Out it came to Gomez. Szoboszlai.
Offside, that'll be. That's what they've done really well as well. Atalanta, defensively, they've kept the line really high.
Trent on.
Well, the Europa League is the only one missing, isn't it, in terms of major trophies from the full set for Jurgen Klopp. So many had their eye on what would be the dream send-off, a Dublin final, and a Liverpool victory in Klopp's last game. But Atalanta haven't read that script.
Oh, no, they have not. As you said, Adam, as you rightly said, their form hasn't been great as of late. They're sixth in Serie A, and they've done a number on Liverpool as of yet.
Something we have seen so many times this season is Liverpool's powers of recovery. Scamacca. There's still ambition, though, and intent from Atalanta. The Catalana has made a good run here. Zappacosta decided not to use him. Look for Coke Miners instead. Pasalic, supported by Ruggieri. Back it comes here for Derone. Jim City. Ruggieri, given away to Szoboszlai. Gakpo. Tried to squeeze it through for Salah but couldn't. Szoboszlai.
Someone do something.
Endo. Still just the 2 attempts on target for Liverpool at Anfield. Scamacca. Canate couldn't take it off him. Hien. The crowd here at Anfield doing their bit to try and encourage Liverpool as we approach the final 20 minutes here. Luis Diaz, the player fouled by De Ketelare. He failed to score in his first season in Italy with Milan, and he got 1 assist, and they've allowed him to go out on loan to Atalanta, who can make the move permanent in the summer. He's had a very good season, actually, De Ketelare.
Yeah, he's been excellent. He's been excellent tonight. His movement's been very good. He's been very good, very efficient when he's been on the ball. You could say that about a lot of the players, to be very honest.
Saw him described in the Italian press as a player reborn this season, but Liverpool on the attack here. Luis Diaz, Mo Salah, quickly closed down. Endo with the pass. Gomez. Gomez with the shot. Worth an effort.
Yeah, always difficult from that angle. Bodies in front of him.
We have to go back to 2012, you know, for the last time Liverpool lost at home in this competition. That was against Udinese, another Serie A side. Gomez. Endo just about got the pass away. Robertson. Jim City. McAllister. De Ketelare. Zappacosta.
There's almost an element of panic now in Liverpool's play. Everybody's running all over the pitch. Nobody's being patient, staying out wide, trying to create space.
Talked about the man marking all over the pitch at Gasparini's side in the first half, Steve, but their energy and their work rate without the ball has been hugely impressive as well.
It's been great. They've been very organised. I mean, they've actually looked stronger in the second half. Liverpool have hardly laid a glove on them in the second half, which I thought would be completely the opposite with the changes that were made and attacking into the Kop. But if anything, they've looked more secure. Diogo Jota's going to come on for trying everything. Try and get back into this game or try and get a goal.
The crowd want the throw-in taken quickly, understandably.
There's no urgency at all.
Now wants it from Liverpool man. Get the pass.
Skamaka.
Ball's out, ref. Okay.
Space for Robertson to work with. Gakpo.
See, this is what they've done well, Atalanta. Liverpool break forward and ends up going backwards towards the centre defenders now. They've won it back again.
3 against 2 here. Skamaka. The Ketalara waiting in the box, and it came off Konate.
That's them from Liverpool breaking, that did.
Open, isn't it? With just over 15 minutes to go. McAllister with the ball forward up towards Szoboszlai, and cleverly allowed to run through to Musa. So Jota being ready for action, out since the 17th of February with a knee injury. We need him right now. Reminder, we've got Newcastle-Tottenham coming up in the Premier League on TNT Sports 1 Saturday lunchtime. And exciting news that TNT Sports and Discovery Plus is the new home of the Autumn Nations Series and some of the biggest matches in world rugby. We'll have 21 games live, kicking off with England, New Zealand on the 2nd of November, as it's confirmed Endo makes way here for Jota to come on. A warm welcome back to action for Jota from the Kop.
Yeah, really nice to see him.
He's done well to wriggle away from Derot. Big appeals there.
He's good outside the box.
Yeah,
First touch of the ball, chops inside.
Ooh.
Yeah, just outside the box.
Ooh.
An early impact though from the substitute.
Yeah, brilliant play. Usually pulling himself up, he knows he can't get there.
Outside the
Yellow
box.
card shown to Ruggieri. How Anfield need to lift. Much urgency required here from Liverpool in what remains. Got to make the most of this next 15 minutes or so. Five in the box for Liverpool. Van Dijk at the back of the queue. Szoboszlai floats it over.
Nothing.
And it's come out here to Gomez.
Nothing. Is it? No.
Just maybe try to force it a bit too much.
What was that game? What was that?
Yeah, there was no shout of shoot then, he was too far out.
The frustration just continues to build at Anfield.
Doesn't it just?
What a contrast in emotions from the Liverpool supporters to the Atalanta fans. But Liverpool on the attack with Luis Diaz. Jota's made the run for it, and out came Musa.
Yeah, there's just been a distinct lack of quality today all over the pitch. Final third, decision making, well, defensively of course, but the final ball has really been lacking tonight. They tried everything, they put everybody on. They've had, what, 4, 5 substitutions?
And what I would say as well is they've restricted Liverpool to just 2 attempts on target without 2 of their regular starters in terms of defenders this season. Scalvini, who's a real talent, only 20, but a big talent. And Kolasinac as well, who's had a good season. That's a lovely ball, and Robertson's charging forwards. And Mo Salah's there!
Yeah! Come on!
Liverpool needed that, but the offside flag is up.
Yeah, we'll have a look at it. He shouldn't have been offside, to be very honest. We'll have to have a look at it. I don't know why he went early, because he doesn't need to. He's looking right across the line.
He's onside.
Yeah, he probably is. He probably is. He gets a little push. Actually, I think it's by Rougerie, and he's offside.
Denied by the flag.
He can't believe it.
Fraction too soon, didn't he?
Yeah. There's a little right arm by Rougerie, which just helps him on his way, Salah.
They're still checking this, actually.
Yeah, they'll have to check it, of course, but it certainly looked like it to the naked eye, didn't it?
Yeah, check complete.
Get a little push.
Free kick here to Atalanta for a handball.
Get a little... They push him to be offside. Nah, ball time there.
Yeah, off his chest onto his arm. Accidental, of course.
Last 10 minutes of this quarter-final first leg. Scamacca with both of the goals for Gasparini's side, who's getting some instructions out here to De Roon. Concentration so important here for Liverpool, who can ill afford heading to Bergamo in a week's time to concede another here. Cope Miners floats one in towards that back post, and Scamacca's in there again.
Nearly a Scamacca hat-trick. Never thought you'd say that, would you? Away from home at Anfield, and actually probably should have done better.
Atalanta, by the way, referring to the second leg, their home record has been pretty good in Bergamo this season. They've taken 12 points more in Bergamo than they have on the road in Serie A this season, and they've won 9 of their last 10 home games in all competitions.
Yeah, they're strong, aren't they? Bergamo. They've been very good tonight, very wily, done the business.
Szoboszlai. Robertson. Diaz. Cleared by here. At the end of defeat they've suffered, Atalanta, in their last 11 games at home was against Thiago Motta's Bologna, who've been unbelievably good this season. They look like they're going to qualify for the Champions League.
Yeah, he's done a wonderful job, hasn't he, Thiago? Only just into his managerial career, but done incredibly well.
Szoboszlai. All given away to Scamacca. He's got Ederson with him, and Pasalic, and De Ketelaere as well. He's found Ederson, what a chance! Good save! Pasalic was there! And this is astonishing! Pasalic has got the third for Ladea, who not in their wildest dreams could have imagined this. Gasparini is masterminding quite the shock in this Europa League quarter-final.
Wow, this is the shock of all shocks. Gasparini. And these 11 Atalanta players that he's used have been outstanding. Liverpool getting caught yet again. Wow, and Scamacca, what a ball this is. Goes to shoot and then just flips it through.
Oh, he could be offside.
To Edison. Saved by Kelleher, nothing he can do. Pasalic missed one early on, he's not missing from here.
Get fucking Allison back in goal.
Incredible result. Liverpool players trailing in their way, trying to catch up, toiling today. And what a result for him. This will shock all of Europe, this 0-3 at Anfield on a European night.
Nobody saw this scoreline coming. Not even the most ardent of Atalanta supporters, Gakpo. And Liverpool with a chance to get one back and cleared by Ruggieri, the effort by Robertson. Scamacca, they're breaking again here. Cope minus. What a brave approach it's been from Atalanta tonight. They deserve enormous credit for what they've done here at Anfield this
They'll
evening.
get the credit. I mean, they've made Liverpool look incredibly ordinary tonight. Just because of their approach and the way they've man-marked them at times.
Luis Diaz, and pushed out to a safe place as well.
Good hit by Luis Diaz, simple enough for Musso. He can't believe himself, actually, Musso, what a quiet night he's had. A couple of real routine saves, one from Salah early on, that one from Diaz.
Well, they couldn't enjoy their victory in person, could they, the last time they came to Anfield, the Atalanta fans. They certainly are doing tonight.
Yeah, and this victory means more to them, of course it is, because last time Liverpool had qualified, they changed the team. This time, this is the quarter-finals, this is away, this is at Anfield, this is against the favourites who people expect to walk to Dublin. And whoa, if you put a stop to that talk.
Remember, Liverpool haven't lost at Anfield since Real Madrid won here last season.
And you know what, they haven't deserved it tonight. They've been very, very average. Liverpool have been amazing this year, and all the nice things have been said about them. But tonight, wow, the wheels have come off. And all the substitutions that have been made haven't made an impact like they have this year. Be interesting what the manager's got to say, how he explains this away, because there's a lot to explain.
Well, Crystal Palace to come to Anfield at the weekend ahead of the second leg. Following that, Liverpool go to Fulham. In terms of the context of the tie, what's remaining here tonight is huge for Liverpool to give themselves a chance in that second leg. They could get one back. Gives them some hope, more hope going into that second leg. Of course, we all know Liverpool's history in terms of comebacks, particularly in Europe. But this is already a massive task ahead of them.
Yeah, but not away from home. In front of the crowd at Anfield, yes, comebacks, but you have to keep a clean sheet at Bergamo, and they're finding that hard to do.
Jota. Hoffmann has scored for Bayer Leverkusen in Germany against West Ham. That goal coming in the 83rd minute. But this scoreline will be raising eyebrows right across Europe.
Oh, yeah.
Salah, Diaz, Gakpo, and Jota.
What is Salah and Jota doing, man? Jota should have headed it in the back of the net.
He ended well, actually, marking Jota. Just eases him the other side of the ball.
Well, 2 goals for Skamaka and an assist as well. The Ketalada coming off there. And it's Alexei Miranchuk who'll come on here, Russian international.
Yeah, what time to bring them on. As I said, this is their first substitution. Stuck to the game plan. Man-marked players, made Liverpool make mistakes, and they punished them really well.
So, into the final minute of normal time. I'm told that the expectation at the moment is for 3 added minutes. Cleared by Derome. It's been the collective that's been the most important thing for Atalanta tonight. But you look around the pitch, there have been so many big individual performances. Derome is one of them. Hien has been excellent. Skamaka's got 2.
Well, defensively, Adam, they've been excellent, haven't they?
Yeah.
Names that we've come across in the past and haven't thought much of, but today, as you rightly said, collectively as a team, they've stood up, they've been counted, they've worked hard on the training field. You can see that, and it's all paid off.
Into added time we go. Diaz, Gomez.
Take a shot, Zion.
Szoboszlai, straight at Musso. Van Dijk, Konate, Gomez, Luis Diaz. So much attacking talent out there for Liverpool. Can they find a way to get one back here? Gakpo and Jota! Just not Liverpool's night.
No, just a little bit high. But at least he's in the box wanting to score. Everybody else has been on the periphery hanging back. It's Diogo Jota who's in there. Look, he's the only real one in there trying to trouble that 6-yard box.
Come on. Two minutes left.
Van Dijk's header. Good knockdown to Gakpo. Space out wide.
Play again.
Looks to run through the middle though.
Did well. Koopmeiners getting back in the last minute of the game, in injury time of the game, to get a toe in. And penny for his thoughts.
Make no mistake about this from an Atalanta perspective, Steve. This is one of the biggest results in their club history.
Absolutely, and rightly so. You know, as you said, Alan, before, if you put all the recent fixtures results together, this is a team not playing well, struggling to a certain extent, albeit the 6th in Serie A. And they've done a really good number on Liverpool, who were flying high, talked about as one of the best in the world. And they've deserved it. They've been cleverer. They've been ruthless.
Diaz. Be a corner.
Last minute of the game.
They've only actually won one major trophy in their history,
yeah.
Atalanta. They're in the hunt for the Coppa Italia this season, and incredibly, they've put themselves in a wonderful position to go through to the semi-finals of this competition. They're looking to make a change here in added time. Liverpool will take the corner. Robertson with the ball in there, and Van Dijk. And Konate's there. It's been allowed to bounce. Seconds remaining at Anfield.
Just root one it.
Time running out
In
on
the
Liverpool
box.
to get one back
In the
ahead of
box.
the second leg.
In the box.
Szoboszlai urged to shoot. It's a cross instead. Oh, lovely feet. Luis Diaz. Still they can't find a way through.
That's it.
And Kelleher has to come rushing out here.
That's it.
What a night for Atalanta. Gasparini has again
Liverpool has to
masterminded a victory at
second leg.
Anfield. Liverpool
3-0
beaten
down.
at home for the first time since last
And you
February.
did enjoy
And the first
last
time here in the Europa
did
League
enjoy the
since
watchlong, boys.
2012. Skamaka, the former West Ham
We'll
centre
be back
forward, with 2 of the goals, one of several big
tomorrow
individual
with
performances for
Liverpool
Ladea tonight, but it's the
Career Mode
collective that has done this for the
and a
Italian
watchlong
side.
on Sunday
Outstanding.
when playing Crystal Palace.
Pasalic got the third,
Hope you did enjoy.
and they've given themselves a 3-goal advantage to take back to Bergamo. Liverpool have a gigantic task ahead of them in Italy in a week's time. Full time.